So will you please introduce yourself to this jury?
I'm Commissioner Henry H. Craig.
What do you do for a living?
I'm the Police Commissioner of Kansas City, Missouri, sir.
And where do you currently reside?
Kansas City, Missouri, sir.
And how long have you lived in our wonderful state of Missouri?
My entire life.
Now, sir, do you know the outlaw Jesse James?
I do by reputation.
How so?
He's a scourge in our state, and I'm glad he's dead.
What do you mean by he's a scourge in our state?
For years, he's been terrorizing our railroads, our stagecoaches, anywhere that there's money that easily made, he's there.
Now, in your duty as a commissioner, have you ever tried to capture Mr. James?
For the last decade, I've been trying to bring in Mr. James and the entire James Younger gang.
How would you go about doing this?
We try stakeouts, we try to get people in his gang, we try all sorts of things, but nothing has worked.
All right. Now, do you know the governor, Governor Crittenden?
Very well, sir.
How do you know him?
Well, I've met him before, and I voted for him.
And did you and the governor ever discuss Mr. James before?
Yes, we did. It was his opinion that the James Younger gang was a scourge in our state, and I believe he ran on that platform.
Now, did you and the governor ever have a meeting in Kansas City?
We did.
What day was that?
It was late in January 1882, about the 25th.
And where was that meeting?
At the St. James Hotel.
Who was there?
Well, Your Honor, Governor Crittenden was there, and myself, and Sheriff Timberlake, and that scoundrel that ended up killing Jesse James. Bob was there too.
And by Bob, do you mean Robert Ford?
I do. Mr. Ford is a man of ill repute.
All right. Could you please tell us what was discussed at that meeting?
At that meeting, we wanted to make sure that Mr. Ford understood that he was supposed to bring in Jesse James in a lawful manner, and that the governor approved of that.
Now, at any point in time, did Governor Crittenden tell Bob Ford to shoot and kill Jesse James?
At no time did he say that, sir.
Did he even imply that Robert Ford should shoot and kill Jesse James?
No, quite the opposite, sir. He said that he should be arrested and that a payment would be made at the point at which he was convicted.
Was that the last time you ever dealt with the governor's office in the James matter?
Well, I wouldn't say specifically, no. I put posters up all over the county trying to get all good people to bring in Mr. James.
Now, if I showed you a copy of that poster, would you recognize it?
I believe I would, sir.
Your Honor, may I approach the witness?
Certainly.
Showing Exhibit 2. So do you recognize this?
Yes, sir. I put 1,000 of these things up all over my county.
What is it?
It is a proclamation from the governor telling all good citizens of the state that a reward was to be made for Frank and Jesse James.
Your Honor, defense moves to enter Exhibit 2 in evidence.
I believe it was identified earlier as Defendant's Exhibit 1. Is that correct?
That was a mistake. It is marked as Exhibit 2.
Okay. Any objection? Court will receive Exhibit 2 in evidence.
Your Honor, at this time I ask to republish or re-show the jury an enlargement of Exhibit 2 and ask the witness be allowed to step down.
You may do so.
So. Sir, could you please read the first 3 lines of this proclamation?
Proclamation of the Governor of Missouri, rewards for the arrest of express and trained robbers.
Has anybody signed this proclamation?
Yes, sir. Governor Crittenden, right down there at the bottom.
Now, the Attorney General has claimed that the governor ordered Jesse James be killed. Could you please tell us where on that proclamation that order exists?
That does not appear on this proclamation, sir.
And anywhere on that document does it say that James should be killed or murdered?
No, it's very clear, sir. It says for the arrest of express and trained robbers.
Thank you, sir. You can be seated. I have no further questions.
Cross-examination. No cross-examination. You may step down, sir, and you are released as a witness. You're free to leave, or you may now remain in the courtroom.